Hello, my name is Franklin and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on my Kobalt Electric Mower. The problem I'm having with it is that it kind of pushes the grass over sometimes. It cuts, but not very good. So I ordered a new cutting blade on Amazon, but it's going to take a little while to get. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off that blade, sharpen it, and put it back on and give it a shot while I wait for the new blade. Let's get to it. Okay, the first thing we want to do before we start working on it is we want to make sure it can't come on. So we're going to pull this out, which is the safety plug, and we're going to pull the battery out also. We don't want to push this little clip in, and then it pops out. We'll put this up. We don't want it to come on while we're fooling around with it down at the bottom. So we'll put that away. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to flip it over. Okay, see that? Now there's no oil or anything in it, so that's not really a big deal. We'll just, it's easier for me just to do it like this right here. And we'll see what size it is. Okay, now you see this little bolt here? See how it has only 6? You want to use a hex socket. You don't want to use a 12-point socket. The 12-point sockets strip out the edges on these bolts. It makes it a lot harder to take off. So let me get some gloves to hold on to it, and we'll put the socket on it and bang it off. Okay, what we have here is a 15mm long deep socket with a hex. It only has 6 points. So if you use one with the 12 points, what happens is it skips and then it damages these edges on the nut. And that makes it strip out, makes it difficult to get off. With this one, it fits tight. You put where it's going to come off. Wear some gloves. Put a rag something below it. And tap it. See that? That's all you do. Comes off. See how it has these little plastic guides? That's where it's supposed to sit. So when you order a replacement, it's good to have those for the belt so the blade doesn't slip. I didn't realize all that grass was in there. Okay, so let's take this off and we'll take it over and sharpen it. Okay, see this piece right here, this washer and this nut, put them back in the hole so they do not get lost. Let's take the blades over and sharpen it up. You can see the difference. See the little marks there? That's how you know which part went up against there. So don't erase those. Okay, if you see this edge right here, that's the part that's supposed to be sharpened. See how it has kind of a slant to it? You just gotta refine that and sharpen it there. See there, it's flat? You don't mess with that. You don't mess with this side. So the only parts that you actually sharpen are this edge right here. Let's get it closer so you can see it good. See how it's kind of sharp that way? Well, it's supposed to be, but it's not. This part right here, and then you turn it over and do this part right here. And that's the only parts that gets sharpened. This part here and this part here. You can see they're kind of dull. They're really dull. And tip it over, and that one's dull too. So what we're going to do now is put it in the vise here. We'll do this side first. Pull it out a little bit. Okay. Get it so it's set up in there tight. And I'm no expert, but this is the way I do it. Just to keep my lawnmower going. I bought this lawnmower on Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks. And then I had to buy the charger, and I bought the battery, and then I had to go and buy the blade, but it hasn't come in yet. So, but it didn't work when I bought it. I had to do some repairs to it. It wouldn't start. It wouldn't come on. I'd push the button. It wouldn't come on. So I ended up doing a repair to it. And I did record that. I'll put a link in the description. So let me get over here where I can see it good, and I'll go ahead and start sharpening it. See, I have my trusty Harbor Freight grinder, and it comes with its own battery. Well, it doesn't come with it, but you got to buy the battery separate. So I just cut it on, put the slider down, sharpen it out. Yeah. Look at that sucker. Mosquitoes. Don't like mosquitoes. That looks good. Doesn't take much. That looks good. Doesn't take much at all. So we'll take this one out and flip it over. Can you see that? Look at that. Sharper. Okay. Let's get the other side now. It's been raining here like crazy for the last few days. Stops for a little while and starts. Now, unfortunately, the mosquitoes are coming out for dinner. Okay, let's get the rest of this. Ouch! Mosquitoes. Good to go. Okay. Let's get a good look at that. Look at that edge. Good sharp edge. So there is just one more step before you put it back on. You see I have it on this bolt here, and it's pretty level. It's not like falling down to one side. See, I put this on here, put it in the middle. Now if it's off balance, if I grind it too much in one direction or too little in one, then it will fall down to one side or the other. You want to make sure it's balanced like this, otherwise when it's running, it'll be flopping all over the place. And end up breaking off your bolt on the bottom of the machine, and you don't want to do that. I know that from experience. That's why I'm reminding you. After you finish sharpening it, make sure you put a bolt in the middle like that, and sit it there and see how it kind of stays level. If it goes down on one side, that means the one side is heavier, so you got to take a little bit more off of this side, just a tiny bit, and then so it stays level like this. Once it stays like this, it's balanced. But I try to take off an even amount on both sides so it's okay. Okay, now we got it ready. So let's get this stuff out of here. May as well. I'll leave that in there. Okay. Okay, see that? That's where the washer was at, right there. And you see those little square line deals? That's where this piece was at. So let's go ahead and put it back in there. Take this out. See these little holes right here? One right there. Those are the guides. So you can't put it on wrong. That makes it centered. It's in there, it's centered. Inside those little guides. Put it in first by hand so you don't damage the threads. Cross thread, putting it in wrong. So you're going to put it in by hand first before you use the ratchet. And it turns the opposite direction of the thread, so you don't have to put it too tight, because when it starts to cut and turns, it'll tighten itself up. So you don't have to worry about that. Well, then we'll just put it on there. Hold on this. Tighten it up. Okay. Good as wood. Now let's see if it's gonna cut. Okay. Let's put it back on its feet. Like so. We'll put the battery back in. How much charge we got? It's got a full charge. Haven't used it in a while. Okay. Ouch. Mosquitoes. Don't like mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes. Oh, that's all the way in there. Safety key goes back in. Okay. Let's give it a shot now. Kind of wet. Much better. Before I would just kind of bend the grass over. See how low it cut now? That's outstanding. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Please take a second to hit that thumbs up button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.